Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here. Today we're going to be using Libero Cinderace. I'm very excited. I haven't used it at all in OU. I've used it in random battles. And when it was allowed, I don't know if it's still allowed or monotype random. Again, I don't know if they fixed that. I feel like they did. And I've used it in actual monotype, but that's about it. So I'm pretty excited. Shout out to my boy Finchinator for the team. If you guys want to use this team, check out my website down below. It'll be the featured team on the team section. Also, feel free to, leave a comment, leaving a like, subscribing if you're not already subbed and you're watching the video. With Dragovich being banned as of recent, I was looking at the team, I was like, damn, man, Dragovich is going to mess us up, but it don't exist. Now, my opponent has a team, but I got Up Cinderace. I'm assuming they're the same thing as me now. They are pretty weak to Zero Aura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it deals with. Kommo-o is really good too versus them. I do not like Weezing at all, though. I'm not a very big fan of Weezing in this game. Very big fan. They can definitely threaten the hell out of me. So maybe use Hidden Dragon early in order to kind of just break through Weezing will be my initial game plan. Weezing just messes me up. Wow. Maybe even just just throwing away Hydreigon just so I can do damage to Weezing makes sense, I feel. But the problem is they have a Clefable. Flash Cannon does 96 to 114. So we're going to do that early. If they lead off with Excadrill, I'm good. If they lead off with Keldeo, I have an answer in my Clefable, and I can just teleport around with it, really. Once I break through Weezing, I think we just bulk up with Cinderace in front of them. Yeah, I teleport here because their initial switch-ins I have answers for. But... I'll make the Corviknight play just to see how they react to this turn, and then I'll bring out Hydreigon. I think if I brought out Hydreigon raw, what would happen here is they would just switch. But if they go for Flamethrower and it looks like I was predicting a switch, and then I go for my modest Flash Cannon, there's a chance I'm able to knock out Weezing, which just happened, and I don't have to deal with this giant threat to my team, which actually beat the majority of my team. So we're able to get rid of Weezing there. Very good. As Cinderace is going to come out, it's just going to click its high jump kick, which is stab, and everything. Now, my answers to Cinderace are my own Cinderace speed tying, my Zero Aura, and my Kommo, which I think I'm going to go Kommo here. As they go for U-turn, which I'm fine with. I think high jump kick gave them more out of the turn because they were actually able to damage Kommo, but this does give them potentially code kits to come out. So this was smart either way. In terms of expendability, Corviknight helps me not lose to this. I want to say Hydreigon is like the most expendable. It doesn't really come in on anything, and I can scout for Dazzling Gleam if they have Scarf. If they go for sub, I can break their sub right here. They might not even be able to knock me out, considering their T-Wave. Okay, so the sub T-Wave, which means I can go out to Zero Aura. Maybe they're Roost, I don't know, but Zero Aura looks to be a basic counter to them. And we can just click Knockoff here. Knockoff does one of two things. It gets rid of potentially Excadrill's Choice Scarf, which I don't think they're Choice Scarf on Excadrill, but it does get rid of it. Or Leftovers or whatever. And it lets me close combat it right after. And if they go out into their Clefable, I just bring out my own Clefable and teleport the hell away. And if I get rid of Excadrill, I can just click Plasma Fist now and get some kills. So this battle's going really well. It's going very well for me. I do have a Hydreigon that is a sack now. I don't have to go out into my Keldeo, but because they missed that, I can actually afford to click Flash Cannon here. Nice play going hard Cinderace for sure. They definitely high jump kick me here. I'm just going to click Flash Cannon again though, just in case I live, but because they're basically Greninja at this point, it don't matter. So they should be Scarf Keldeo, which is the only reason why you would bring that out on me. Do I want to get rocks up for both of us? That way I can wear down this. Because rocks don't actually bother me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get up rocks. Because they can core change, obviously. And they have this fairy. But, I'm good either way, I feel. Yeah, I feel pretty good either way. The problem is that Cinderace doesn't bulk up in front of the Clefable. Let me make the Cinderace play. Let me do it. Let me do it to him. I'm going to do it to him. I don't care. I want to use this Pokemon. I'm going to do it. This is actually the worst play. Not the worst play, but if it works out, it's not the worst play, obviously. I just became stab and high jump kick them. There we go. We get that little typing. I missed this. I really missed this. But it was an arguably bad play because I didn't have to risk that. But now I keep up rocks, and the Scarf Keldeo is not a problem. I just wish here and safely click protect. I don't care about Togekiss going for substitute. I don't care about Thunder Waving. Obviously, I have Zero Aura with Volt Absorb. And as long as I protect, I'm healthy enough to take hits from Keldeo. Let me just bring out young Zero Aura and click Plasma Fist because you attack where they can't defend. Oof, leave a like for that Flash Cannon play and the high jump kick though. Those are nice. I'm just like the way they looked. I don't really care about the actual plays themselves, but that Weezing falling over. But we got our kill with Cinderace. That was nice. That was nice. So this is going to be definitely a tougher one considering we're running the exact same freaking team. Except they have a Toxapex and I don't. Hydreigon sets up in front of them, but Cinderace is just so... Cinderace is nice here, man. I mean, Cinderace is good, period. It's a good Pokemon, period. I just have to be careful because both of these mons threaten the hell out of me. Early Hydreigon can break a lot of these mons. So I have to play my Hydreigon well. The problem is, like... So this is what's going through my head right now. If their Hydreigon Scarf or Nasty Plot, it can be as deadly to my team as mine is to their team. And if I go Kommo, which is like what I'm leading towards, because if they go Cinderace, it gives me at least a good lead matchup. I can lose them on immediately if they lead off with Hydreigon. It's just because the passive play is to go Clefable. And if I risk my Kommo, I opened up their Cinderace anyway. So there's a lot bad. Like, knowing all that, I think I'm going to go Corviknight. Because at least in this scenario, if they go for Pyro Ball, I have Bulletproof Kommo. The other option is just a U-turn immediately, considering Corviknight is relatively low use in this game. I'm going to do it. Yeah. If they Pyro Ball, I can always get out Kommo after. And the only thing that can even get close to knocking me out, I think, is Banded. So I'll know that they're Banded, which will help. And if they U-turn, I don't want to have... I'm going to make this play because I know the value of Corviknight's very low besides defogging in this game, which it can do pretty safely on Toxapex. I'm very min speed though. Finch made this like 0 speed, minus speed. And that was just something I was worried about. Them U-turning and them getting momentum early with Hydreigon. I have to try and take control because, again, we have very similar teams. Corviknight comes out. They're Rocky Helmet, so that means their max physical defense would probably Body Press. I mean, this is a decently safe play just to click knockoff here. This is going to help me out later. I don't care that they made the same play as me because that's just going to help me in terms of when I hit them later with body presses or anything as they go out into Hydreigon. To what? Bluff the Scarf? Is that what you're going to do here? Because if they Nasty Plot, I can lose them on, huh? I guess they might be bluffing the Scarf. Let's see. We'll teleport just to keep up momentum, and they'll allow me to get out my... I want to say Cinderace, excuse me, Zero Aura just to get out, get some damage on them. But, I mean, I don't mind Cinderace here. If I bulk up and they go out to Kommo, I think if I get 2 bulk ups, I can at least kill. But let me just Power Ball first as they go out to Toxapex. I got to feel this out. That's what I'm trying to do here, rather. And I don't know if they're T-Spike or not, but I believe there's Scarf Hydreigon on this build. They are T-Spike. Okay, so T-Spike, a little bit frustrating here. Also, I hate that I'm going for Wish turn 7. I just teleport. So T-Spike, knock off. Okay, so if I Nasty Plot right now, right? If I Nasty Plot, I get a kill if they go Clef. If they go hard into Cinderace, let me Draco first. Because if they go hard Cinderace as I Nasty Plot, I don't get a kill out of it. I can always do this turn later because I can infinitely Wish Pass in this. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna Draco immediately. I want to see how my opponent plays. Yeah, exactly. They tried to go hard Cinderace as I Nasty Plot, so I get rid of a giant threat. So that was just like me trying to make that was me gauging the skill level of my opponent. And I mean, it worked out for me because I get rid of their breaker, right? If that's bulk up Cinderace, which it probably wasn't. It's their breaker. There could be specs here. I don't mind. I can't be paralyzed. Not that they had anything to paralyze. What do you even beat me with now? You Combine Clef? That's literally the only mon that can beat me. And they are Combine Clef. Okay. That's not good. Okay, I mean, I get to teleport here, which is cool. And I bring out Cinderace, which can Pyro Ball twice, but... Kommo-o Clef is rising in popularity, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Looks like they're Kommo-o Life Orb, too. Yeah, okay, so I have to be very careful about this thing now. I don't mind them doing this because, I mean, rocks to start hurting the Hydreigon and then... Oh, God, okay, sub Belly Drum too. Bro, everything on their squad is a threat, man. Come on. I lost, unfortunately, here. I didn't even think about sub. I thought this was rocks because... Where is the rocker? But... I'll attempt a Toxic, assuming I live this, which I don't. Yeah, good game. I didn't even think about like sub Belly Drum Kommo. I really thought that was rocks, and they threw me off with their set. So I guess they didn't have rocks, and they were depending on Cinderace there. I really thought I could have came back with Nasty Belly Dragon. I did not think about this set. I guess I should have did the possibility of them being a Belly Drum Kommo, and that's my bad. Felt like a draft league game right now. A boring meta, bro. Your team is fire though. Let's see if we can get Cinderace to bulk up and do something. They do have Arcanine, which is actually very threatening because it can Will-O-Wisp me once I change my type, which is like one of the drawbacks against Cinderace. Like, again, I can't bulk up in front of Clefable because like if I'm fighting type and I become weak to Moonblast. Hydreigon is stupid good in this game, and so is Zeraora. Kommo is alright. I mean, Kommo is my lead. It beats everything besides Espeon, which I have Corviknight to pivot into in U-turn. And it just gives me good defensive backbone versus a lot. Hydreigon can get a kill when it comes in if I click the right button. And Clefable kind of infinitely deals with Arcanine unless it's physically offensive. And Kommo. I'm assuming the rocker's Kommo, but now I'm going to keep in mind the fact that I can get messed the hell up by... Is that banded? That did a lot, man. Yo, is that just raw damage? That has to be banded, right? If I knew it did that much, I would have bulked up. Or attempted. I would have just tried to hit it. My bad. I don't know why I did it this way. I don't know why I did that way, but... Damn, that does that much? Oh, I could have just hit the Kommo last time. My God. So I could have avoided that loss. I mean, I know it's stab, but that's crazy. That is insane. That is insane how much that does. Yeah, well, where's my switching? Is it a speed tie? We both made the same play. I'm gonna click Toxic here because it deals with the Kommo as well as them. I guess they didn't want to risk a tie there, but I mean, it's not like I can kill them. I definitely stand by the Toxic play there, as they're gonna be a little bit scary in the end game. But I think if I bulk up, I'll be good. And we can bring out Kommo here if they want to close combat or not, as they bring out their own Kommo. Damn it, am I about to lose again? Now I'm paranoid. They're the same set as me too. Now I was very paranoid there. I was very paranoid because of what has happened. All right, Libero Clef. I'm gonna wish. I don't think they taunt me immediately, but they might try and trick here, which makes sense. Corviknight's very low value. It only deals with Espeon. As a Dazzling Gleam. Life Orb or Specs? That's a 22. Okay, it's very low value in this game. Now, the main reason I'm talking is because rocks are already on my side. So if they want a Will-O-Wisp, I didn't think they'd go hard Espeon because you don't gain anything from it. Rocks are already on my side of the field, and you can defog anyway. So I wanted to see if by giving them Kommo, that I'd be able to bait them to Will-O-Wisp me so I could Toxic them. That way Cinderace could probably try and beat them late game. But that's probably not going to be the case. So now I think I have to try and go with my Cinderace as well. Is this thing Specs? Alright, we'll defog here. That future sight is going to be annoying. That future sight is going to be very annoying, especially depending on their Arcanine. I still value that that Toxic though. Just going to U-turn because I can come in on Espeon. Alright, so now I get a kill. Now I get a kill, which is the important part. So I'm going to Nasty Plot first because I haven't really seen much based on my opponent's plays that they won't go hard Corviknight. Exactly, and I just get a kill because you're at 6-6. At least I get weaken. I at least get to weaken you, or I knock out Corviknight. Yeah, so perfect. So Hydreigon obviously is going to be my breaker of choice in this game. This mon going to be a problem. Damn, this mon is good. Okay, I love it though. I love it. It could just be Scarf. Corviknight's still low value, but at least can come in on this. Yeah. Just gonna high jump kick me, right? They U-turn. I don't know why that. I feel like you're not getting a lot out of that turn by clicking that. That's a problem because now I can go Clefable and wish up. If you roar me, who cares? I teleport after. I also just passed the Kommo, so like I'm trying to think like. Yum. It's Earthquake here as they go Arcanine. Right back out into Clef. I hope they had Jump Kick. I think they're playing Cinderace like they're Scarf, by the way. That's how they're playing it. What attack are you going for? Are you going for the I hate that I'm using Clefable. Shadow Ball, that ain't gonna do crap. Let's just let me just get my kill right here, right now. How much is this about to do? I'm trying to see some damn. I'm definitely about to get burnt. Alright, you want to see some outplays? I'm a Pyro Ball first, that way they can't burn me. And then I'm a high jump kick. Leave a like for that play right there. Hey, leave a like. Leave a like right there for that play. That's it. That's just a little taste of what you'll see over at pokeaimMD. You are not Choice Scarf, dude. Get the hell out of here. Come on, man. Alright, well, leave a like for the death that we just suffered. I might lose this game now. Never mind, they gave me Cinderace. But and I have the Toxic on Zero Oro, so I was thinking for the long game, but damn, man. That still sucks. Kommo is literally here to deal with you. This is why I got that Toxic off. Let's go. Them being Specs is very scary because they probably do 2-hit KO me, but then I get out Zero Oro and I click Knock Off, which is going to allow me to deal with Kommo, and Moonblast is going to get a KO, so I'm okay with that. I should have actually went out to Hydreigon. It was a more like definite KO, but it's all good. Man, I'm getting my kill. I've had enough. I've had enough. He just Draco again. I don't think I can lose from this position. I just Draco twice. Then I go out to Kommo and get my KO. Hey, though. Hey, shout out to Cinderace, though. Shout out to Cinderace. You were fire. Cinderace was straight up fire in this, baby. And damn, I didn't realize how much it did to Kommo. That's crazy. So I could have actually I should have Zen Headbutted in the one I lost. I definitely should have. I definitely should have Zen Headbutted it. I did not realize how much it did. So now I know. Now I know how powerful this mon is. I guess just because it's Zen Headbutt that it doesn't look like it's powerful, but it is. Alright, my opponent got some threats, but Hydreigon, have fun, is nasty. Hydreigon's very nasty. Zero R2. Kommo helps me deal with this unless it's player. If it's player, if it's a problem, it can beat me down. Obviously, Cinderace is going to devour me. What I'm going to do, though, is use Zero Aura early. Because it's really good. Because it's very, very good to weaken Cinderace. And I can avoid this, obviously, so... Go for Earthquake here. I'm assuming they might go out into Hatterene. I could go Aegis Slash, but I do have Hydreigon to help me deal with that as I go hard hat. And the hat is walled by me going Clefable and teleporting. Not walled, but it's definitely not walled. Don't get me wrong. It is a problem. It's actually a big problem now that I think about it. It's actually taking no type of damage is the problem here. But I needed that damage so I don't lose to it. So I'll take it. Especially because I can go out to my Zeraora and click knockoff. Now, I think I'll be okay versus... no, I definitely think I'll be okay. Because, I mean, I have the tools to win. Shuckle comes out. We're just going to Toxic you. That way I don't have to deal with you later. Don't mind you webbing and whatnot. Let's see if I can go Clef as well and just kind of wish up. I don't think I'll lose to the Cinderace because I don't think it's bulk up. It is going to hurt though. That is for sure. Unless it's bulk up Pyro Ball U-turn. Why'd you make this play? There's some good damage there. I'm really glad they lost their Life Orb. I am very glad they lost their Life Orb. What are they doing? This is not Gen 1. I guess I'm just trying not to lose the item they have. So again, this is like where I go Corviknight and Defog, and then bring out Hydreigon and get my kill. I don't think Cinderace knocks me out either, if they go out to it, so... Yeah, I'll just Defog here. I should be a guaranteed Defog. Oh, even with the crit, man. There we go. Bring a Hydreigon here. Click Flamethrower, get my kill. I gotta be very careful around Cinderace, but we get rid of Aegis Slash. A Jump Kick is going to hurt. I don't want to lose to Zeraora. But I definitely don't want to lose to Corviknight too if I lose this. There's a good chance I actually do. Okay. I go Clefable for sure. And then I bring out my Kommo. And then I click Body Press. Because it hits everything. That's it. It hits everything. I'm actually going to click Rocks here just so they can't bring out their... Damn, man! Come on, dude. I'm about to lose to Zeraora now. The reason I clicked Rocks is so they couldn't bring out... Why do they have Defog on a team with Shuckle? But the reason I clicked Rocks is so they can't bring out Cinderace every single time and just get a kill. But now I think I'm definitely going to lose. We'll see. At this point, I just click Flamethrower, I think. Oh, nice. They go in Zeraora. So maybe I can win if I get a speed tie. No, I think I actually go hard into you first. Click Earthquake. Yep. And now all I gotta do is dodge a couple attacks. What if they Sucker Punch? Let me just click Toxic just in case they're crazy and click Sucker Punch here. That's one Pyro Ball gone. Ah, they missed. Not bad. I just Moonblasted. If they crit me with Pyro Ball, they won the. They could still. I could still win the game if I outplayed their Sucker Punches. But not bad. Let's go. If I outplayed their Sucker Punches, I could still win because I had Toxic on Zeraora. But I can't believe they have Defog on a team that has both Final Gambit, like a designated Shuckle, and a Hatterene to also bounce back the Defog. So I don't know. I don't get it. Personally, I didn't get it. But man, these Cinderaces have been problems. This one kind of good. Like not even for me using it, but my opponent. Ooh, I'm fighting some Trick Room. Damn, this looks like some early black and white 1 type Trick Room. I'm gonna be honest. It really does. Mew, I know you hiding right there behind. I see your tail. I know you hiding right behind that cinder block. You ain't fooling no one. But yeah, it does look like hard Trick Room. I don't know how the end game is going to go in this. I definitely know that Kommo is going to be good for you, and you. That Mew is just going to be such a problem. In theory, Hydreigon just wins the game. I'm going to lead off with it and just drop a Draco. The thing is, they could have Dazzling Gleam. But, I mean, if they have Dazzling Gleam, they have Dazzling Gleam, right? At the end of the day, that's it. That's it. Let me pick up my KO on Mew early. This doesn't allow anything to sweep me unless it's like Musharna, which it will sweep me. That's it. If it's gonna sweep me, it's gonna sweep me. But me having Toxic, I think, will help too, because they can go Conkeldurr now and get a kill. But I don't think their Conkeldurr will actually smack me. Well, first off, that's a weird play unless you're Focus Sash. Another weird play because you can't touch me. Click Rocks. I don't think I'll be able to defog here. Oh, I would have Toxic if I would have known Conk was coming in that turn. In terms of how I want to play this, Corviknight only gets the pivot into Musharna. Clefable can do the same thing. Kommo-o beats everything on their team. So I'm going to use Corviknight just to waste some turns, then bring out my Clefable and click Moonblast. Or not. If they don't have close combat, then I'll U-turn here. I'd rather die to Rocks. Yo. Okay, man. What's this mon called? Conkeldurr? I mean, they definitely max HP if you're on this. Zen does not kill. Drain does a lot. Alright, definitely think we go Clefable. Moonblast doesn't kill either, but if I get rid of Conkeldurr, that's like their main threat. I have a lot of offensive pressure, and I have Toxic on 2 Mons to deal with Musharna. Granted, that's synchronized, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as I'm able to deal with it, I'm good. It really sucks that they crit me there, though. I'm min speed, so I'll be able to... Ah, nice! Let's prevent their Trick Room. I love it. Thanks, that's for critting my Corviknight and not letting me have this sack. Bring you out and click Toxic here. This is where having that sack, like, this is what I would have done right here. I would have just sacked it right now and been good. But now we're going to probably lose a couple Mons. I know Hydreigon gets a kill when it's out versus these guys. I don't want to sack Cinderace because this is the star of the show. Plus, it can win. It can technically win, yeah. I can. But I think I have to. They just facade here, right? I think I do have to sack Cinderace. Because Zeraora is just too good. Okay, they Earthquake first. Clef at full can live a hit. I think Clef at full can live a hit. Especially because they're Earthquake. I don't think they're probably bulk up as... No, they definitely have Mach Punch. So Clef definitely lives a hit. And depending on their H-Slash, if it's SD... I mean, my entire team beats SD. If it's Specs, Flash Cannon gets a kill, but that's about it. And now Plasma Fist 2 KOs every mon on their team besides maybe Musharna. But I know I got the crit on Chandelure, but from the position... I love that I'm min speed, which is so cool in this. But from the position I was in, if I had the Corviknight sack, I could go Clef, Protect, waste a turn, waste a second turn, waste a third turn. These are usually SD on this, yeah. I'm just going to hard Kommo. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this. Because from this position, I just click Earthquake. I know they're most likely max HP, H-Slash as well. I want them to get out Musharna, that way I can Toxic it. They're trying to win the game with Crawdaunt. But I really feel like having Zeraora alive is going to stop that. Should I keep Kommo healthy, actually? I mean, they're going to Iron Head this turn anyway. The turn to go Hydreigon was the last turn, if anything. Okay, never mind. They did what I needed them to do. Please land this Toxic. You have like 1 opportunity to land Toxic. And they're forewarned as well. They're not even synchronized, which is great. This thing does have access to Healing Wish, though. I believe Musharna has access to Healing Wish. And then maybe I'm just thinking of like other Pokemon. Alright, we'll bring out Kommo here. Click that Earthquake. We're healthy enough to just take on everything, I feel anyway. I really do think Libero is a really busted. Ah, come on. Alright, let me Moonblast first. Just because I'll be getting the damage. Guys, I had 2 years with my wife yesterday. It was fire. Yeah. I mean, it's quarantine, so we didn't do anything. She got me a shirt that says our second anniversary. It's like a Friends thing because she loves Friends. Or I mean, she don't watch it as much anymore. Everybody was like obsessed with it. I'm tired of every show. To be honest. But you know, wifey happy. You know, happy wife, happy life. Dragon doesn't let Kommo take damage, but it deals with a double into Musharna. But yeah, it was like our second anniversary, the one where I was quarantined. It says 2020. It's just like a cool little thing going on. I wonder if they have Moonblast. If they have Moonblast, so be it. But I'm a Draco right here. Because they might expect Dark Pulse, and I'll get a kill. I believe Musharna gets Healing Wish. I think. Is this Musharna Healing Wish? Is that how it works? Screw all that, man. I got the old school technology. Musharna. You definitely get Healing Wish. I've seen you. Yeah, okay, I've seen you use it. How do I delete that but like put this back? Oh, they gave me the best Pokemon on their team too. Never mind. Never mind. Well, now we go Clef and click Moonblast and just add like a million turns to this game. Just give me Concal. You know, if you're gonna crit me, just crit me right now. That way I can lose this game and I can be out of this. That's it. Just do it right now. Thank you. They did not crit me, which is great. I'm able to get rid of Conkeldurr, and right here I 100% click Moonblast because if they do have Healing Wish, they can go for it. Click that Plasma Fist. Actually, I might have just lost if they have Healing Wish because I thought they would. Never mind. They don't think that far. I don't think I lose anyway. Because there's no way this will beat me, and there's no way Crawdon will beat me. They do have the Healing Wish, but that doesn't matter because the rock still happens. So even if that's like Sash, Crawdon, I have a Kommo. Okay, so what they should have done right there was gone out into Musharna on the Protect. That way they could Trick Room and then Healing Wish after, or at least sack Crawdon on the Clefable. Because the thing I was fearing was them doing that move right into Conkeldurr. They didn't give you Brave Bird or Play Rough or anything. What? Can I die to a crit? Nope. Alright, well, finally able to win. Thank you everybody for watching. I do think Libero Cinderace is extremely good. I mean, if you're using balance like I was, how the hell, it didn't even exist at the moment. But did you guys see how I had to outplay that thing? It was almost impossible. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I will see y'all next time. Goodbye, my friends.